All right, y'all, we're live. I had to click the button real fast. Hey, everybody out there. Let me get this microphone so y'all can hear me. Hey, everybody, how's everybody doing? What's up, everybody? We were a little late. You know, it's Friday and we be having other things to do. So we had to get it together. What's up? What's up, Ali? How you doing? What's up, everybody? So today we have Mrs. Kiis Kaveli in the building.
Not Mrs.
Kaveli, can you
Miss,
go
because I'm not married. I'm single.
ahead? Oh, Miss. Sorry. Let me make
Hey,
sure that
everybody.
we get that out the way real quick. We got Miss Kiis Kaveli in the building. All right, so we're having our goddess circle today. What is the goddess circle? If you guys are on live and you're looking right now, you can go ahead and look in the description bar, and there will be a link for the ladies only, okay, ladies only, to chime in and talk about what we have to discuss. Kiss, you still there, mama? I don't know what happened. I
Yes,
guess she'll
I'm
be
here. I'm trying to quiet my background. Hold on 1 second.
okay. So anyway, so yeah, we have a link so the ladies can join us. You guys can come through and basically talk about whatever we're talking about, chime in. This is the goddess circle, so we will be talking about all things black women centered, okay? Black women centered. Not to throw you brothers under the bus or anything like that and say your opinion doesn't matter. But fellas, we're gonna also have an opportunity for you guys to have your circle, and we're going to actually call it the God Hour. It's going to be called the God Hour. Right now I'm looking to get somebody to facilitate that for me, getting a brother to facilitate that for me. So we're currently looking for somebody for that role. But yeah, let me go ahead and pass it over to Kiss Cavelli. I want her to introduce herself, tell everybody where they can find you, who you are, and just let them know everything about you.
Thank you so much, Catalea, for having me on your platform. First of all, this is a bill that I always enjoy to build with my sisters, my Black queens. But peace, everybody out there. My name is Kiis Kaveli. Some of you may know me from moderating your Pharaoh's chat. Some of you may know me because I have my own platform on YouTube, but I also own Black Sector Awards. You can find me on my page at Kiis Kaveli or on the Black Sector Awards page on IG. And basically, what I do is I just bring basic, relevant topics that we talk about on a day to day basis that's relevant to the Black community as well as in Black women. Because I feel like it's definitely detrimental, especially in these days and time. We've all experienced many, many things in being in a Black family, of course, because I see statuses all the time. And so that's just basically what I do. I just assist to promote, advertise, and market other content creators and social media influencers. But again, you can find me on my own page at Kiis Kaveli on IG, Kiis Kaveli on YouTube, or you can find me at Black Sectors Award on IG or blacksectorawards.com. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm so ready to get into this bill. If there's any other queens out there that would love to come up and have this bill with us, we are very, very welcoming and appreciative for you guys to come up. So thank you, Catalina, I'm sorry, for having us.
Yeah, okay. So before we get into our topic, I want you to give everybody some information on the Black Sector Awards.
So with the Black Sector Awards, what our goal is to basically give the highlight and the appreciation to people out there that has put in such effort to bring us entertainment, not the celebrities that you guys see on a day-to-day basis, because we know how they made their mark, but you guys are astronomical in the way that you guys have put together, just using your skill and your talent to drive your subscribers, to drive followers and supporters to your page. You guys go hard every single day. And so what the Black Sector Awards is just basically like a Black Sector BET Awards, but, for social media and content creators on the internet. So what we do is we actually will be having an award ceremony to give awards out to Black Sector content creators, Black Sector social media influencers, and that's all over the place. It doesn't matter what you do. You could be an MUA, you could be a personal fitness, you could do education, you could just do, mukbangs, you could do just vlogging. But we just want to highlight and give you guys the appreciation and the attention that you so well deserve, because we all know that sometimes we get shadow banned. Sometimes it's very difficult to try to be out into the algorithm and get the following, get your followings up, get your subscribers up. So we just want to promote you for free, advertise you for free, and market you for free. And we're basically a one-stop shop for everybody to come and view your content one time and then be able to follow you from that point on. So it's just basically about making the infamous famous.
Okay. Y'all go ahead and check out the Black Sector Awards. Amazing, y'all. Amazing. Something for us, by us. Okay.
And it's positivity. It's nothing about like how you're seeing today's the shade room and things like that, where they try to put the bad lighting about us. We want to just hone in on the positive part about Black people, because we are some amazing creatures. And so, it's about time that we highlight that within ourselves. Everyone has talent, everyone has skills in their own special ways. And so it's just a good thing that we don't have to have negativity and drama all the time. So this is just a really powerful, positive thing to do for everyone, and allow people to spread around to get anyone and everyone to follow them so that they can enjoy them as we enjoy you guys,
Hella dope. I'm super excited about that. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do YouTube as well and start this channel, because I feel as if it's so much negativity going on right now. We hear so much negative things about our Black men, about our Black women. I mean, case in point right now, we have King Von, who passed away, Mo 3, he was a good friend of mine, y'all. One of my good friends. I've been knowing him for years, y'all. So that kind of hit home for me. We got Mo 3, who passed away. We got who else? Who else, kids? We got, what's his name?
You know what?
Nipsey Hussle. We got Nipsey Hussle. We got all of these brothers who are no longer here due to violence and negativity.
What's his name? Pop Smoke.
Yeah, we got Pop Smoke. And that's all we are seeing right now on Instagram, on other platforms, on YouTube. This Correct. Is all that we are seeing right now. So for me, I wanted to do my YouTube channel to be a beacon of positivity for Black people. We're going to talk about some of everything. We actually have an herbalist coming on here this Sunday. So y'all be on the lookout for her. It's going to be really dope. So we're going to go ahead and get started into our goddess circle. Y'all ready? I'm excited about this.
Me too. I'm excited. I always love to do this. So
this all week. I've been super excited. So I think the first thing that I wanted to bring up, Kiis, is the over sexualization of Black women. Okay, so I don't know if you've seen the post that I made on Instagram, which got a lot of traction. So I made this particular post, and it was with a Black woman who is a teacher. Okay,
right,
in the classroom teaching a class. All right, and as she is in the classroom teaching, a lot of people were saying what she was wearing was inappropriate. What she was wearing was inappropriate. Now you got to keep in mind that she was fully clothed. Okay, she wasn't half naked.
I think I seen that post, and then everyone, because she had a nice frame and things like that, and her clothes fit her how they were supposed to properly fit her. They just took it out of proportion, of course, which is disgusting. in my
Right,
opinion.
and there was a lot of people who were it was a lot of people who were upset and saying, that what she was wearing was inappropriate, and and things like that. And so I was just like, "Oh my god, we have to talk about this on the Goddess Circle.
Right.
We have to definitely bring this up because I just feel like, you know, we are always being um overtly sexualized. Like we're always being sexualized no matter what we wear, no matter what we do. People are looking at the black woman like she is a sex object. Like,
Absolutely.
and right. And so I'm trying to find this picture so I can bring it up. Oh, here it is. Hold on. So I can bring it up so I can give all of those out there a look at it. Just in case you didn't know what I was talking about. You're like, what are you talking about, Catalea? I'm going to pull up this picture real quick. Here it is. Hold on. Let me go ahead and share this with you guys. I'm going to share the screen.
Give me 1 second.
Hold on. Let's see. If this is how we do this. Okay. Now let's share this screen real quick. All right. All right. Can you guys see that? I don't know if y'all can see that, but can y'all see that? So this is the picture right here. Pretty much this is the picture that everybody was talking about. And in the caption it says people are saying this is inappropriate for a school teacher to wear while she is with her students. I honestly beg to differ. She's completely covered and dressed in a professional manner. This is the thing that upsets me. It's like black women can't help the fact that they were born with certain body types. And why must we continually be over sexualized? Do you think that what she is wearing is inappropriate for the classroom? Now, we have a lot of people who are saying that they don't see that anything that she's wearing is inappropriate. Let me find one of the comments from somebody who said that it was appropriate. Hold on. That, in my opinion, hold on. I'm trying to find some of these comments, y'all, where people would say, hold on. That's the person who said they don't think it's inappropriate. I'm trying to find like the people who say that's inappropriate. It's not letting me see.
Are you sharing the photos? Some people are saying they can't see it.
Oh, can you see it, Kiss? You should be
No,
able.
I can't see it myself.
Yeah, I'm sharing it. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why it's working. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Chrome tab. Okay, got it. Boom, share. Now can y'all see?
Yes, now it's coming up.
Okay. All right, so here's the photo. Sorry guys, I thought y'all could actually see it. But anyways, here's the
Oh, this is a
photo.
different one. Okay.
You see it?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the photo. And this is what everybody was. There were people who thought that, what she had on is inappropriate because, when they were a young man or whatever, they would probably be severely distracted by her curves, if she was teaching them. So I mean, what is your opinion on this, Kiss?
My opinion on this is we have to grow up. Seriously. We have to understand that this is the natural shape of our Black women, and that's how it's always been. Let's bring it back to ancient times. Back in the days when our mothers and our sisters walked the earth and they had nothing on, nothing but, stuff to cover their genital area, their bosoms was out, and their whole backside was out. It wasn't anything of a, we understood the sacred anatomy of a woman. It wasn't ever anything to in this type of way, in this type of time, over sexualize or have a sexualization about that. They understood that the woman's body was very sacred as she portaled children through. And so today's time, I just think that it's just been a lot of misinformation, a lot of misperception that has gone on because there have been a lot of beta males, as you want to call them, that's been leading these men in I don't know where they're coming from. There's nothing wrong with her body. There's nothing wrong with what she's wearing. There's nothing that's inappropriate about it. I just think that there's these men out there that just don't know how to grow up and separate sex away from, the embracive sacredicity, if that's even the word, of a woman. So it's just disgusting to see the minds of people and the way that they think about things like this, because it's not fair. It's not fair at all that she has to wear things to appease other people and not be able to feel comfortable and feel beautiful within her own self, and that not be exuded outside of her exterior. So in my opinion, like I said, there's nothing wrong with what she's wearing. I just think that these people need to grow up, and they need to stop looking at what she looks like and what she is like, who she is. She's a teacher, she's teaching. So that's the only thing that should be focused on. You're not saying we're taking away from you having your masculine energy as a man, and you're supposed to be, attracted, not say sexually attracted, but very attracted to women. We don't want you to be attracted to men, but come on, we're all adults here at the end of the day. So, it's just disgusting for me.
Yeah, for me, I see where you're coming from, because I was like, I don't see nothing wrong with what she got on. I mean, it just looks like, I mean, she's fully covered. The skirt is long. She's not showing any cleavage. The only thing is she got a lot of the donkey donk.
She got a donk. That's it. She got a donk. That's it. And she got a donk. And I am not mad. Listen, no homo. I love to see beautiful women, and that's very embracive when it doesn't matter. It's not about their shape or anything. It's just that, a woman in her entirety is a very beautiful thing, because you create life. Like, that's something that is just, like, you can't even top that. You create life, you portal human beings into this world. And so anything about a woman to me is just beauty. Is just, is sacred, is embracive. And I just think that we need to get back to that, to where we're respecting our queens, we're respecting our mothers, we're respecting our sisters, because that's giving other races, as you want to say, the notion that they can disrespect us as well. And that's where that comes from.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I definitely have to agree. So what do you think? Like, do you think that Black women are being overly sexualized?
I absolutely believe that Black women are being over sexualized, especially coming from a woman who, as myself, is very embracive with her sexuality. I love to take pictures. It's not about attention. It's not about wanting to thirst trap or anything like that. I look at myself and I say, damn, you are very beautiful. When I take a picture and I'm like, I just want to share this with the world. It's not me trying to get no clout. It's not me trying to get no attention. It's not me trying to get a million men in my inbox asking to take me out or do sexual acts with me or anything like that. It's just me understanding the beauty that I possess within myself and me wanting to share that out to the world. But, it's just been so much since we have been, I would say, segregated from our men. Because that's basically what it is. Ever since they stole us from where we were, it doesn't matter where we come from. As Black people, we know we inhabited all of the land, all of the earth, all of the galaxy, all of the cosmos, because that's where we come from. But where they took us from initially, and they, pillaged us and raped us and abused us and beat us and tormented us and made us believe and think that, there was something wrong with us being who we are because they were jealous of who we are. I just think that they have now taken on that mindset without any need or necessary help from the oppressors, if you want to say. So now we practice this and we have exercised this. We taught this to our children. We taught this to our mates. And now it's just a recurring cycle. It's just generational curse after generational curse after generational curse passed down. And we do not know how to get back to ourselves. And so a lot of times it definitely makes me offensive when someone thinks that I'm trying to be sexualized just because I love my body. Like, we weren't born into this world with clothes on. I mean, I have to tell you, we're not going to die. I mean, the clothes that they put on us, it's not even gonna wilt away. Our flesh and our bones belong to the earth when we transition, and when we come into this world, we come in fresh and reborn. So I don't know where this even came from people thinking that it's a sexual thing because a woman loves to embrace her natural beautiful curves about her, or our natural beauty about herself.
Well, we have cute a guy. She says, hopefully this is a woman that's saying this.
She is a woman.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I don't want to call you a woman if you are not, but we have cute a guy. She says our bodies are beautiful. Should women who are beautifully endowed constantly seek to conceal their shape for others' comfort? I think that's unfair to ask. I agree. It's about teaching respect, and that's facts.
And I agree with that.
I definitely will have to agree with you on that one. Um, Sharif says that's right. I'm so proud of both you queens. Thank you, Sharif. I appreciate it. So yeah. So I know for me, I'm a little bit lesser on the spectrum. Like I tend to be a little more conservative when it comes to how I dress.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you might see me with some shorts on because I feel like, I want to pop out real quick. But for the most part, I'm pretty covered up all the time. And I don't think it's anything wrong with women who choose to, you know, show their bodies. I feel like, back in the day, like back in our ancestors' times, they actually wore the least amount of clothes, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that, but you can
Sorry
find
to
them.
break it to you.
Right. You couldn't find them. And a lot of our women back in those days didn't even wear shirts.
Look at it. Look at the pyramids. Look at the etchings in the pyramids. Look at the etchings in Egypt. You can clearly see how we were back in the day. And it was nothing sexualized about that. We were actually worshiped. We were actually praised because they understood the sacredness of a woman. It
Right.
wasn't anything. It was actual times where they decided to sleep with a woman because they understood the biological clock. Like, it's just us that started to take on the mindset of the westernization, the westernization processing that has happened for so long, and we are doing this just randomly for ourselves. And it's like they no longer have to hold the strings to make us their puppeteers. We literally became, what is that guy name? What is the
That's
story
right,
name?
finesse.
Uh,
Finesse fam said it's hot as hell in Africa. That's right. That's why they was
okay,
half naked. They was kicking it.
we literally have become Pinocchios. Okay, we're no longer a puppet. We're no longer being strung along by the oppressors. We have come off of our strings, and we think we are real boys. Okay, no, we are God. We are gods. We have always been. This is an illusion. This body is an illusion. So it really isn't even anything but a vehicle. So the way that people are perceiving it doesn't even make any sense to me, because we're not even really these entities. We're not even really these bodies. This flesh and everything goes back to the earth once we transition. So we need to take ourselves out of that type of mindset, thinking that this is all we are. We're the human race and we're nothing else. The limitation to me is just is very tragic.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. And it's funny because I've always said this to a lot of people that, you know, it's one thing to focus on looks. And for me, even in dating, like, because there's a lot of brothers who come at me and they tell me how beautiful I am all the time. And I just get so tired of men being like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Like, that shit is supposed to impress me. And it's like, hold up, bro. I'm not my body. I'm so much more. I am the soul that actually drives this vehicle. This is just a vehicle for me to get around in while I'm here on earth. And so that's how I look at it. And,
That's a
you
fact.
know, I feel like we should look at it that way. It's just sad that, you know, everything has become so sexualized. Everything is. You turn on the TV, that's what we're going to see. Am
Yeah.
I lying?
No,
You
I
know?
actually was watching well, I wasn't watching it, but you don't pay attention when when you yourself as a child coming up. The things that we saw coming up, it was like, oh, like why did they put that there? It was weird. Like they didn't put as much sexualization into children's cartoons or children's movies as much as they do today. But the other day, my daughter was watching a show, and it was a kid show, and you have these kids on their teenagers that are talking about, oh, if you love me, then this is how you show me, and start kissing each other. And I'm just like, whoa, like that's not something I need my 8-year-old watching. This is supposed to be something that draws the attention of 8-year-old and younger. And you want me to have my child thinking that it's okay for her to be kissing a boy now? Let's not separate the two, okay? I very much well want my children to be heterosexual because that's the only way that I'm going to have grandkids one day. And that's the only way that my legacy and my bloodline is going to continue to flourish when I leave here. But it's not their time. It's a time for everything. And timing is very divine. If we understand that, it's not their time. When you push the over developmental of a child, they don't know what their path is at that point because they're struggling between having to be a child and then growing the hell up too quick. So
Right.
I don't appreciate the fact that they force these things on us and on our children, because it's not every time I want to turn on my TV and I'm watching something that makes me think about sex, because half the times I don't care about sex. Okay. This is what I care about. Stimulate up here. Why can't you exercise my mind? That turns me on the most. A man
Right.
telling me that my body is beautiful doesn't mean anything to me, like you said, but tell me my mind is beautiful and help me
Right.
elevate that, because then I know that we could be powerful together. Other than that, it's just a waste. It's a waste of energy, and it's just a waste of everything that our ancestors brought forth for us. And, like I said, it's very tragic. And I just hope one day that we do better as a community of people, stop
I
allowing
know.
people to drive us in ways that we don't need to be going, because it hasn't been working for us, obviously.
So I wanted to let everybody know who's out there. If you guys would like to join in on this conversation, we're going to be like kind of bouncing around. We're going to be going back and forth between things. So we're not going to stay in the same topic for long. So if you
Absolutely.
guys want to join in, ladies, only ladies, fellas, y'all are going to have y'all chance. But if you ladies want to join in, make sure you go ahead and click that StreamYard link, and you're more than welcome to join in on the
Did you
conversation.
drop it in the chat? Did you drop the link in the chat?
I don't think I put it in the chat, but I did put it on the description and on YouTube.
Try to copy where it says invite. If you put it in the chat and they want to just click it while they're in the chat room, they can, if they feel the need to want to pull up and speak
Oh,
on
okay,
the
well, it'll
topics.
let you do it like that. Okay,
Mhm.
let's.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a little bit more easier.
all right, I'm gonna go
But
ahead
yeah.
and do that. I know, and then while I'm doing that, I wanted to bring up a kind of like a scenario because I feel like, it's a misconception of, what they think Black women are. And it's a lot of other races who believe that Black women are a certain type of way. So I remember one day I was at work. I worked in corporate America in Orange County, which
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys know where Orange County is, but it is very Caucasian centered. Okay, it's a lot of those clear people. That's what I call them. I don't care if y'all get mad, but it's a lot of clear people out there. So anyway, so I'm at work. I'm walking outside for my break, and a clear gentleman decides, I ain't even gonna call him a gentleman. A clear man decides he wants to approach me, and his approach was so rude, y'all. It was just like, damn, baby, I bet you got some good pussy. Like, you gonna give me your number? A white boy. And I was
Okay,
like,
then.
and then I got upset. I was very upset. I was very mad. And I asked him, I said, do you approach white women like this? You know? Do you approach them like this? And then he had the nerve to say out of his mouth, we know Black girls like to fuck. That's what he said. I swear to God, I cannot make this shit up, y'all.
Now that's giving me very much slavery vibes for me. You get what I'm saying? Because I definitely feel very offended. Like, why would you think that? Where are you getting that from? You get what I'm saying? Like, I think these white people, clear people, as you call them, have hip hop rappers fucked up. Like, seriously, y'all need to get out of that mindset, because half of these rappers that y'all listening to don't even be about that. Like, they really be having wives.
They
They
don't even
really
do that.
don't
Yeah.
do half of the things that they say they do in the music, and that y'all are influenced by them. And see, I would have cut you. I would have cut you, and I would have
I cussed him out.
what
I
I
cussed him out so bad. I cussed him out so bad that everybody heard what I said.
I mean, yeah, I
And I
mean,
was at work.
as you should. It was rightfully so that you should have done that. You get what I'm saying? And he obviously haven't been with the right girl, the right black girl, or approached the right black girl yet, because the right black girl would have smacked his mouth in to let him know what we really like. Okay. Now, this is the problem that you should understand black women have, that we smack you and we're not scared. Disrespectful. Like, where does that even come from, to say, oh, we know black women like to fuck? I mean, dogs like to fuck. What's your point?
He really did say that. I swear to God. And yeah, you said rappers are entertainers is a fantasy, not right. And it's just like, where are they getting this stuff from? And it's because they're seeing stuff like this on TV, and these, what do you call it? I would say these unrealistic things that they try to put us in these boxes and these unrealistic circumstances and fake out shit on TV. So now people are thinking that all black women are like that. Like we don't
Well,
got
I'm
no
not
damn
gonna
sense.
lie though. Sometimes, let's just keep it transparent here. You have some black women out there that, and it's not like I'm putting y'all under the bus or throwing y'all under the bus, but let's just keep it real. It's a lot of black women that gives black women that name. When you allow certain things from men, they believe that that's the approach that they. I mean, I just literally had a panel. I'm not a panel, but I had a conversation with my brother on my YouTube channel the other day, and he told me that, they typically have a specific lineup of how they approach every woman, and it's the same way. Like, they switch it up a little bit, but the approach is always the same. You get what I'm saying? So if he's
Yeah.
meeting 5 women and 3 of them are allowing him to talk to them and treat them any type of way, and they actually give into that, then he's going to think it's okay for him to do it to the other 2. He's going to think it's okay for him to do it to the next 5.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Not
Right.
understanding that not all women are going to be receptive to the way that you approach them just because the last woman let you approach her that way. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, we gotta stop allowing these men to talk to us like this. We gotta stop allowing these. It's like we have to give them boundaries, and we have to demand respect, because I push you out of the same thing that you're trying to receive right now. If it wasn't for this, you wouldn't be here. So respect my gangster. Okay. I made you. I created you. Okay. So what you're not going to do is, if you wouldn't kiss your mother with that mouth, or your grandmother with that mouth, then you don't come to me with it, because I will smack you like your mom should have. Seriously. At that
Right.
moment, I would conjure up masculine energy and smack the shit out of you.
Right.
Period.
You was like, I will smack you.
I will smack you. I'm not scared. You smack me back, you smack me back. My mom taught me, if you hit a man, you be prepared to get hit back. I be prepared. I fight.
Right. Okay.
Because I fight. I'm very well prepared. I have 3. Well, I have 5 brothers, but 3 of them was boys, and I fought with them and tussled with them, and I'm very well prepared.
Try Jesus. Don't try me.
Okay, like I tell people all the
'Cause
time,
I
like,
throw hands.
find your parents, because I don't play with people's children, not at all. I don't play with my own kids, so I'm not gonna play with somebody else's child. You need to talk to your mother like that. Don't talk to me like that. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I feel you. So, let's unpack a little bit. Let's unpack some of the baggage, you know, or the misconceptions about black women. So, I know that a lot of times people tend to think that black women can be overtly aggressive, overtly angry,
We
you
are though.
know,
We
you know
are. We suffer
that
a
that
lot. We take
yeah,
on a lot.
that we can be overtly aggressive, overtly angry. We don't know how to Let men lead. Um, let's unpack some of those misconceptions about black women. Now, for me, Kiss, um, I can't say that that I am the angry black woman type. I feel like I'm pretty happy
There's
for
no
the
such.
most
I don't
part.
think that there's a such thing as an angry black woman. You can't. There's no It's no such thing as an angry black woman. Okay, we
Yeah,
have
but
been. Go
yeah,
ahead.
but
I'm
like
gonna
I
let you
was
finish the thought.
saying, like I was saying, like I don't think that, for me, just for me, that I'm the angry black woman type. Now, what I will say is a lot of times what happens with me, I'm only going to speak about me because I can't talk about anybody else. Now, a lot of times that happen with me is what I found myself doing is I found myself letting a lot of men ride. So a lot of disrespect. I found myself letting it ride a lot because in my mind, here I go, taking up for the black man. In my mind, I'm thinking, black men go through enough. They go through enough shit every day. Let me just let him be angry and go about my way. But then I kind of got tired of that shit. And it was just like so many times that I was being belittled by men because of my intelligence. And I was always being challenged, like made to look like I was stupid, like I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. And it started to make me angry to the point where I started to give out warnings. So my warning was, look, let me do a video and let me give out this warning. Here's the warning. As of today, I'm no longer going to be taking any more bullshit from you niggas. As of today. As of today, I'm no longer going to let you disrespect me and be quiet because I'm like, you got enough to deal with. So then it was just crazy once I started, slitting these niggas' throats with this with these words, right? Then all of a sudden, I'm the angry black woman. No, bruh. It's because sometimes you guys do stupid ass shit. And this is to the brothers. Sometimes you guys do stupid shit. And if we're quiet, if we let it ride, you guys take advantage of that shit. And you continuously will continue to do some stupid shit. But then if we let you know we ain't standing for it, you know, then all of a sudden you got an issue with it. And now you want to go be with Becky because you feel like you can get away with more shit from Becky. But let me tell you, brothers, when you get with Becky, she's plotting on your ass. Okay? Because I seen it done because several times. And I got white homegirls that I've seen them date black men, and the black man think he got the best thing since milk or whatever, and she's sleeping with your homeboy behind your back. I've seen it. Have friends who do it. I had a homegirl who did it. She's a white girl. I was like, damn. And it's just like, then y'all want to go to Becky because y'all think she better, but they're no better than us. They go through the same shit we go through. They feel the same way we feel, and they gonna give your ass hell just like we will if you do some shit they don't agree with.
And
So
even
y'all,
worse, they're gonna
y'all
lock your ass up. They're gonna
right.
come up with all type of lies. Becky's the type. Listen, let me tell you something. Deadly Women. Period. If you watch Deadly Women, most of them women on there that are killing their husbands are white women. That is
Mm-hmm.
Becky. You say Latinas are sexy when they curse you out and they chase you with a knife. These memes that come out about Spanish women. We are the women that carried you on our backs. If we're
Right.
angry, angry for a reason. We are the same women that share your pain. If we're angry for a reason.
We go
We
through the same
are
shit y'all go through.
the same women that have to heal your wounds, that have to cater to you, that have to nurse you back. You fed from our bosom, okay? You came from our wombs, and to think that you would completely and utterly disrespect that is what will make us angry. We're not angry Black women, we're tired Black women. Period.
Exactly.
We are tired Black
Exactly.
women, and we are tired of having to consistently save you niggas, not kings, not gods who know themselves and understand how to treat a woman, but you niggas, you ignorant niggas, Negroes.
I
We are
like it.
tired, and
I
we're
think
not
ni-
going to keep
I think
accepting.
nigga is a good term. I think
Nigga
it's a
is
good.
definitely a good term. Ignorant nigga. Because at
Oh.
the end of the day,
Mhm.
we're no longer gonna accept us having to fight for you, and then you turn to Becky, and then Becky's the one that puts you in jail because she calls the police quicker than we do. See, we can have 20, 10, 15, 20 fights with you. Police come one time because the neighbor called them, and we say, no, there's nothing that happened. We protect you. Becky gonna lock your ass up.
Case
Okay?
in point, Megan.
Melissa, huh? Melissa gonna
That's
cut your ass. Okay?
mhm.
But the Black women, we accept you for who you are, your flaws and all. And if you consider and deem that angry, then that's your business.
Sharif
At the end of the
said,
day,
let's read Sharif said, those cowards who tend to play the victim card, who want you to take shit and be acknowledged for your success or happiness, they did not contribute to. Straight up. That's facts. That's facts. So yeah, so I just think that that's a misconception, and it's not it's a lot of black women. I know for myself, like I want to be able to serve my husband one day and be able to be submissive to my husband one day. I want to be able to do that. But the problem is a lot of you niggas don't deserve it.
of course.
A
Listen,
lot of y'all don't deserve it.
back in ancient times, not all of them were kings. Back in the ancient times, not all of them were pharaohs. Okay. It
Right.
was some people that were in the fields, so to
Right.
speak. Not saying that you were slaves, but you were in the fields. You didn't deserve a polygamous relationship because you didn't know, you didn't have or possess the masculine energy that was necessary to have that. Some of you niggas can't manage one woman. So why do you think that it's okay for you to have two, financially or physically? So we have to understand that it's not all men that are going to get this submissive woman and a woman who's going to just be led by, like, allow them to lead them, because a lot of these men out here don't know how to lead. So
Exactly.
when we do find that one that we want to allow to take us where we need to go, we need to make sure that you know where we're going, because you're not going to lead us down the hole. And then I have to dig us back up and then build a new foundation and nurture that foundation and procreate that foundation and cater to that foundation. My nigga, we tired. That's what
Right.
it is. We have to take on too much. Why can't we just be the beings that we were born to be, which is the portals? Why can't see, this is what's the problem for me, Catalina. Having that type of energy and that distortiveness between black women and black men is a problem, because you bring that to these seeds that are coming into this earth, into this new realm. These children are feeling that energy before they even are deciding to become our children. And they're
Right.
choosing to porter through us because for some reason, we don't know. It's a lesson. We don't really know why our kids choose us as their portals, but they're choosing to come through us. And the least we can do is provide the proper energy to nourish them and bring them to this life so that they can carry on and have their own experience and their own journeys. It's not fair that we are consistently having to struggle with our counterparts, our male counterparts, and bring on that negative energy to our children. And then you wonder why these kids out here disrespecting the elderly, or you wonder why these kids out here are killing each other, or they're joining gangs, or they're confused about their sexuality and stuff like that. It's because you wasn't doing what you were supposed to do when that woman was who she needed to be in order to bring that energy into this world. And that is the
Right.
problem. We gotta find some solution to that, because that discord is very, very detrimental to our children. So
Right.
that's my passion. It's a real problem for me to see that we can't get it right just for these babies, because they don't ask us to have them. they want to have their own experience. They come through us, but it's your decision at the end of the day to allow that to happen or not. Because we all know, how it goes with sex. I mean, we all took sexual education in school. And if you use the proper type of contraceptions, then it prevents you from having a child. But if you decide to bring that child here, at least do the right thing by that baby, because it was a choice that you decided to go with. So for me, I just think that, it's going to take a lot of work. It is going to take a lot of work. And I don't know where we're going to begin. Maybe we have to separate ourselves and begin within ourselves and then come together as a people. But if we don't get it together quick, we're going to keep on bringing forth energies like this. And I don't know
Yeah,
what's going to come
that's
about
like,
future
yeah,
generation.
so I just want to say that's definitely a huge misconception, that the black woman is angry. We're not angry, but when we get angry, don't look at us like all black women act like that. Sometimes we
Right.
actually have a right to be angry. You know, we actually have a right to be angry, y'all. Just like we feel like the black man has the right to be angry. You got to look at
Absolutely.
all the things that has happened to us over, people say 200 years, but they've been saying that shit for the longest. You got to look at how all the things that we've been through for at least 1,000 years, not just here in the Americas. We're talking about the Arab slave trade. We done been through the Chinese fucking us over. We done been through the Europeans fucking us over. Like everybody done pretty much fucked over our
Wipe their
people.
ass with us.
Right. So I mean, you got to think about genetics too. Let's talk about genetics. When you birth a child, or when I birth a child, or anybody births a child, there is a thing called gene coding. And that means that everything that your grandparents went through, did, how they felt, some of their characteristics, is transferred over to you. So in
Right.
essence, you are your ancestor. So it's like you really don't understand that that trauma gets passed on to you genetically,
Right.
genetically, genetically. So it's like you are going to be angry. You're going to be upset because it's in your genetic coding. People are like, "Oh, why should we worry about, something that happened to us hundreds of years ago? It's not happening to us now." Yes, newsflash, it's still happening to our people.
To this
Okay?
day.
It's still happening to our people. Just because now you're able to stick your pee pee in Margarita and Becky does not mean
No, you didn't say margarita. Now that was a new one. That was a new hit for me. I like that
I'm
one.
just saying,
Margarita.
right? It doesn't mean that we're still not going through those things, and we're not going to be able to feel it. It's not going to come out in our genetics, and it is. It
Right.
definitely is. So, I mean, brothers, just have a like. If y'all, I know this is the sister circle, but we do got a couple brothers that's listening. If y'all just have a little compassion and understand, like, we've been through the same things y'all been through. Give
Share the
us a
same
break,
stuff.
you know? The same way y'all want us to give you a break and to understand, y'all want to have a place of solitude where you can lay your head at and, get over all your frustrations. We need to have that in you guys too. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, it's no longer a two-way street. And if you Google the definition of a two-way street, it's you giving 100 and I'm giving 100. We don't know that anymore. It's like, no, I'm gonna be over here and I'm gonna give you 40 and you give me 80. No, or I'm gonna be over here and you give me 20 and I give you 75. No, it doesn't work like that. We both have
Right.
to pull our own weight. This is the same thing that I say when it comes to bringing children into this world. I'm a single mother and I know other single mothers that are out there. But as a single mother, do I sit here and think that when I'm not, because I'm not in a relationship with my children's father, that I give 50 and he give 50? No, I give 100 and he gives 100. When he's not doing that 100 and I'm with my children on that other percent of the time, I need to pull 100. That means I need to make sure that their welfare is taken care of. I need to make sure that whatever is necessary to keep them happy is taken care of. I don't need to look for him to do a 50% when we're not together. It's a separate household. In separate household, you got to pull your own weight. I mean, of course, I would expect him to help as a man. I would expect any man to want to help a woman, knowing that she has them 100% of the time. But it's not an obligation because you had that child as well, and that child is 100% yours as well. So it's not about a 50-50 thing. You pull the weight that you're supposed to pull. He pulled the weight that he's supposed to pull. It comes together, and then it's an amazing thing for everybody. Everybody wins at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not worried about him being super stressed out to make sure he's taking on an extra 40% just to cover the 20 that you're lacking. You get what I'm saying? So these numbers don't make sense. And none of the shit that we go through makes sense. Because if we understand that all of our decisions are of our own free will, and we need to start taking responsibility of our actions, then you will not look for anybody else to carry you. You will carry yourself, and then what they can provide for you will just elevate you. See, I don't want no one coming into my life making my life better. We need to be here together and come up together, or even if I'm here together, bring me here and then we go up together. You get what I'm saying? Don't leave me behind, because I wouldn't do that to you. I will make sure that we're on the same level before we start to elevate higher with each other. So, oh girl, this is a great topic. Let me just say that because it's so much that we can expound on. It's so much that we can speak about. It's so much that's untouched. It's so much that's not discussed. It's so much that's not said, and it has to be said. Somebody has to say it. So I'm so appreciative of the fact that you are bringing this to your platform, especially with how highly influential you are. It's very, very refreshing to know that there are women and queens and goddesses out there that have this mindset, and it definitely needs to be highlighted. So congratulations to you. I just want to give you your flowers really quickly to say that, Catalina, because you are connected to a lot of high power people, and there's not women out here that are like me or other little girls that have dreams one day, that have women like you as a catalyst to speak out and look as a role model. So it's a very refreshing thing, and I'm so thankful for that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I do. I definitely appreciate it. Um, I think like I wanted to kind of segue into, let's talk about relationships. Let's talk about some of the issues. What are some of the issues that you think as black women and black men go through at in the essence of trying to be a united front together? What are some of the things that you feel like, that we have stacked up against us right now?
Besides what we have to deal with on today, on everyday society, especially with black women being at the bottom of the food chain, and always constantly having to prove themselves to let people know that they are very worthy of their positions. The discord in communication is what hits it for me. We don't know how to communicate with each other.
Hold
And
on, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna mute myself. But go ahead, carry on.
yes, so we don't really know how to communicate with each other. There's a very, very thin line of trust there. And then the fact that women have to start taking on energies that they don't even know how to take on. When we are born, we look to our mom to nurture us, and we look to our dad to protect us. So a lot of times when we don't have that type of, a lot of women who don't have that type of masculine energy, we kind of look for that in our men. And if we can't have our men being that, and we have to take on things that they should be doing, then I kind of believe that that's what hinders successful relationships, especially because there's no communication and there's no trust either way. So, I mean, it's a number of things that we could say is a issue or a problem when it comes to black relationships, but I really believe that trust and communications are definitely the main ones.
Yeah,
In my
I
opinion.
definitely, I think for me, trust and communication is probably some of the main things. But I think one of the main things for me, that I'm seeing is that we're lacking a level of respect.
That's a fact.
And I think that that should be first and foremost before anything. Is just a level of respect. You know, I don't care if this is somebody that you may decide to be with or be in a relationship, or just somebody who you see as a cool ass person.
Hmm.
We have to learn how to respect each other. And too often I see, a lot of black men are having less respect for black women because they are looking at other women as being more of a prize, or um more of a, has a standard of beauty or whatever. And then we got the ladies who, not all ladies think like this, but then we have a lot of women who are not looking at men for their core value, their core self. And they're looking at men based on body parts, you know what I'm saying? Anatomy. If
And pocket parts.
I was about to go into that. They're looking at him like, "Ooh, he got must have a big, or he must got a big wallet." You know, and so they're not looking at the
Give me one
core
second.
of
My
the
lady is
man.
praying.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
they're not
Cavalier.
looking at the core of the man for who he is. Like, y'all not taking time to do that. And so in that, you have a lot of brothers who get angry. They get tired. They don't want to have people looking at them as a come up to get some money, or they don't
Right,
want women, looking at them only in the sexual way either. Because a
right,
lot of women think that, oh, and that's another misconception that a lot of black men get, that, oh, they just want some ass all the time. It's a lot of brothers who don't want to just fuck you. Like, sorry, ladies. I mean, get off of your high horse. You know what I mean? It's a lot of brothers who don't want to just fuck you, bruh.
right,
So, so then you begin to have a sense of anger that comes from both sides,
right,
because especially with us, especially with black women, y'all have no idea some of the shit that we have to deal with. And then y'all think that if a woman is beautiful or pretty, then she probably has to deal with less shit. No. A woman who is beautiful and is a pretty woman, trust me, coming from myself firsthand, because I believe I'm a bad bitch. Now let me stop. But coming from a woman firsthand as myself, like, I think, like, we tend to have like the hardest times. Y'all don't even know. It's hard to tell, like, if somebody is genuinely rocking with you because of, you got a good heart, you got a good personality, you know you're faithful, you're loyal, and all that. You thinking you don't know, but it's hard when you're a beautiful woman, and most of the time that's why people, or that's why men want to get close to you, because
right,
just
right.
because they're beautiful. And for somebody like me, I don't give a fuck if you tell me I'm beautiful. You get what I mean? I don't That doesn't do nothing for me, bruh. I don't know if that does something for you kids, but it don't do shit for me.
No, no, it
Because
don't do shit for me at all.
it
Listen, my
doesn't
mama
make
been telling
me
me I've been beautiful for a very long time, so I didn't need no one to validate that. Even if I wasn't beautiful, I wouldn't need nobody to validate I'm ugly, bitch.
right. So
Period.
it's like, I'm tired, and I don't want to hear that shit no more, bruh. Like, come with something different. Come with something different. Like, I think for me, I just want somebody who gonna love me for me. I just want somebody who likes the positive attributes that I have to offer. That's what
Right,
I want. Not just looking at my body or because I'm beautiful. And it's a lot of beautiful women out here who look better than me. You know what I mean? But it's not even about that. Like, and that's why I kind of wanted to segue into the next thing that I wanted to talk about, and which would be sisterhood. wanted to talk about sisterhood, Kiss, because I just think that that is a very important thing. You know, we have so many women and they get upset, we get upset with each other,
Mm-hmm.
right? We get upset with each other and it's a competition.
Major competition.
It should not be that way. It shouldn't be. It should never be a competition. So Kiss, me and Kiss were having a conversation on the phone, and she was like, "Oh my God, like you really want me to come on your show? Like you're a strong woman. Usually, other strong women don't want to have another strong woman on their show." And I was like, "No, sis."
It's a competitive thing. I'm telling you. It's like some women are just like, nah, I'm gonna just stick to these weak girls because I can outshine them. And, I'm kind of intimidated by another woman that can light the fire just like I can. And it's like, why? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, where are you gonna go with that? If you don't meet a person on your level, then you'll never elevate. Like you're not gonna learn nothing new. I won't be able to learn anything new if I didn't have another strong woman teaching me. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. I need a strong woman to carry me because my energy is very strong.
Right,
So, it's just like how Young Pharaoh went live and talked about it with the guy Dream Rare when he said that the bully analogy or analogy that he used when he said that if I see a bully bullying a person and they just like not taking care of themselves, like not, speaking up for themselves, then you just gonna get bullied, bitch. But the moment that I see you got a little bit of effort and you got a potential of taking up for yourself, that's all I need to see for me to be able to be like, I got you, sis. And ain't nobody gonna try you. Period. You
right,
know what I'm saying? So
right.
that's what it is for me. It's like I don't want no other weak women around me because you gonna get your feelings hurt, and I ain't got time for that weak shit. Seriously, like I got other things. You gonna have to. I'm a person who's cried myself to sleep, woke up the next day, put my boots on, and I went running. You get what I'm saying? Like it don't phase me at the end of the day because I know I have to keep on moving. I have to keep on trucking. And what I need is sisters that's gonna do the same thing because you gonna hold me back. It's like dead. It's like pulling up dead weight. I'm not Jack in Titanic. I'm not gonna let you kill me and you ride off on a doorknob together. Move over. Let me get up there. Like shit. You get what I'm saying? And I
Yeah,
don't need sisters around that got that same type of energy because I'm trying to be the warrior woman in Wakanda type of build. You feel what I'm saying? Like where we got each other's back and we gonna go to war about each other. Regardless, I don't have no time trying to figure out whether or not you gonna hit a bitch in her eye if you see them trying to jump me. I don't have time for it. You know how bitches get. You get what I'm saying? I could potentially get stabbed or something like that, and you standing off to the side because you scared. What are you even with me for? I'm gonna beat your ass after this because it was just a waste. So I'm not saying that I don't like them type of women, but you won't usually see me associate myself with them type of women. That's just what that is.
I don't know. I got love for everybody.
I mean, I got love for everybody. I'm not saying that I don't. I just said for me, my energy is very strong, and I just rather it for me. I love to learn. I'm that's something about me. I'm a hands-on type of person. I'm a Pisces. I just love to keep knowing stuff. Like I just feel like it's never enough information. So I always want to get perceptions and perspectives and opinions from other people that may have experienced and gone through and actually gotten through some of the things that I may experience as a woman because I'm bringing up a woman. I have a daughter, and I have no inkling whatsoever in me to make her weak or believe that she has to cowardly cow down to other people. I want her to be strong, and I want her to see that there's going to be nothing but strong women that's around me and that's around her.
Right,
So that's why my passion is what my passion is. We all make mistakes as women. We're in tune with this for some reason deeply. So we're gonna use this a lot of times. And I just want to make sure that when I'm using this, my sister is talking to my daughter using this. You feel what I'm saying? When I can't get away from this, my sister is getting to this in my daughter's mind. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it takes a village to raise a child. So I need to make sure that whatever village I'm involved in is a village of strength.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Like I think because for me, I'm a very strong woman, very opinionated. I come from a long line of those type of women. My sister, I call
Girl, I'm
my sister
Jamaican
a thug.
girl.
I call my sister a thug. Shout out to you, Keisha, if you out there listening. I'd be like, you should have got thug life tatted on your chest. You know what I mean? She little though, like she's so little, like she like 5'2", little thick thing, and she just looked like she wouldn't fuck you up, but she really would. So
Okay. Keisha. Keisha about that life now.
shout out to my sister. But yeah, so like, I come from a long line of very strong women. Like my grandmother was a very strong woman. Actually, my grandmother used to hang out with nothing but dudes and play cards with them and talk shit. So
I'm
so
kind of the same too, though.
yeah, so my grandmother on my father's side, she was full-blooded Native American, chocolate woman, very beautiful, and she was always serious. Always a very serious woman. Like, y'all kids put that stuff up. Y'all do 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 do. It's very serious, and she didn't take no shit either. So it's
Right.
just like, I have that warrior spirit, but I love having like all type of women around me, you know. And you'll be surprised like what you'll see the most soft-spoken woman do. You'll be surprised because I didn't seen it. So like that's why I just feel like, you know, that there needs to be more sisterhood and that we should embrace each of our differences. That's the beautiful thing. We should be able to embrace all the things that we differ from, and it should never be a competition you know
I don't think that there should be. It's no such thing as a competition because we all carry the same type of thing, which is a womb and a uterus and fallopian tubes and breasts.
right.
Okay, so I mean, we're no different. We're no different than each other. So it's no
Right.
competition there. Um, if you're upset because of a features of another person, you got to blame their parents. You can't blame that person. Like they mama and their daddy made them, and that's where
Right.
their features come from. So let's just, again, like I said, the illusion of this vessel is what people are so bound on, and this is not even who we truly are. Your heart, your spirit, that's what I tracked. You get what I'm saying? And not to say that I don't like women of all different types of backgrounds, and I love passive aggressive women. My cousin, to say she is a cousin that was brought into marriage, but she is very passive aggressive. She's not the type that's going to jump at you. She's not the type that's going to speak up for herself. And because I knew that about that, I always protected her. But let me tell you about that. When you go to protect, it's for me, it's like it's a lesson learned. Like I always protected her. I always protected her energy. I always uplifted her. I always tried to be, that the energy that she couldn't possess. I always tried to be that for her. But she bit me in my ass. It was like I was giving so much of myself to her to help her, and she turned around and was envious and jealous of me. And I was like, well, damn, like, sis, I'm just trying to help you. You get what I'm saying? And so for me, like I said, I'm attracting what's attracted to me. That's just that. If it's a person that's looking to find that within them, to find their Sasha Fierce, because they are a Beyonce, very soft-spoken people, but their attraction is to find something within themselves. Come to me. I will help you get there, but I'm not going to carry you. That's just my thing. I'm not carrying anybody because once you have to be able to go on your own, you have to. If something happened to me, you can't expect me to be able to hold you down. You got to do it for yourself. So it's like I need women that's going to be able to carry themselves. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. I need women that's going to be able to carry themselves in the same type of way. But it doesn't matter what type of woman that is. You don't have to be super aggressive or speak back and snap your neck and, do all of that. You don't have to do that. You could be soft spoken. You could be very, very, this queen that I know, I don't know if y'all know her, but I know her. Very, 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 very dear sister, and cute. Well, cute energy is different. Josh energy is different. Them are my sisters. I have a couple of fierce sisters, but there's this queen that she's a breath of fresh air to me. She's so sweet, so soft spoken, so giving, so nurturing, and she balances me out. But do not get her timing wrong, please, because if you bring her there or you send for her, she will come for you. But she doesn't always conjure. She's very in tune. She's peaceful, a peaceful woman. You get what I'm saying? But we balance each other out. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say that. She's not a weak woman. She's not a woman that's looking for me to carry her and give her my energy for her to be. No, it's like we basically, let's be each other balanced. Basically is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, I definitely get that. And that's one of the issues that I have with, coming together in sisterhood. And I have a friend, I had a friend, so I'm gonna tell y'all a story. So I had a friend, and I thought she was a good friend, and we did a lot of stuff together, y'all. Like, we was always kicking it, having a good time together, but I never realized that she was jealous. I just never realized it. And, all of a sudden, like, she started doing little stuff to me and things like that. And, telling me I think I'm better than her. And I'm like, how could she be jealous of me? Because in my mind, I'm thinking, how? I don't have nothing. Like, she over there living in this big house, driving a brand new car, house is plushed out, doing her thing. And I just did not understand. I just didn't get it. I just didn't get it. And she's a beautiful woman. I could not fathom in my mind, like, how would she be jealous of me? And my mother told me, she
It's
said,
funny
it's
that you
because
say
you
that.
have something that she wish she had. I was like, well, I
So
don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Like, but she was saying something in you that she wished that she had.
it's funny, Catalea, that you say that, because I'm actually writing a book about that specific thing. Um, Nobody knows this. I don't really tell everybody about my book that I'm writing because I'm still writing it. But that is basically what the book's background is. It's about a woman who had nothing, came from not much of anything.
I
And
can't hardly hear you. What'd you say?
can you hear me now? Because yeah, you kind of chopping in and out though. I was gonna tell you like your video's lagging. I'm not
It's
sure.
going in and out.
Your connection, you kind of pause. I don't know if it's just me or if it's people in the chat that can see it too. Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Mhm.
I I can't hear you. Can you guys hear her? She's lagging. Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Yeah, you're kind of lagging, Queen. Okay. It's StreamYard. It's not her connection. It's StreamYard. Y'all know how this StreamYard stuff go. Y'all already know how that goes. So it's StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Because, yeah, yours was over here slowing down too. So maybe let me close my camera. Keep on going. I'm gonna
Okay,
close my
can you hear me
camera
now?
out. Yeah, I hear you.
Yes.
You
Yes.
Okay, so
can't hear me?
let me go ahead and take this one off. Hold on.
Girl, that lighting is got you
Girl, that
popping right
lighting
now,
is
though.
got you popping right now.
That one got you popping,
That one
sis.
got you
Yes.
popping,
I
sis.
like that
Yes.
angle.
I like that angle.
I like that angle. That one got
I
you
like that angle.
popping.
That
That
one
one
got
got
you
you
popping.
popping.
That one got you popping.
Okay, let me close
All
this
right, give
out
me a
real quick.
minute.
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna try to.
Why did this pop right back up? I don't even know. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm removing that one, but for some reason it's popping up. Why it's not letting me? Okay, can you see me now?
Now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here we go, y'all. Sorry about that. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So sorry guys. My my laptop was messing up. All right. So anyways, so what were we saying?
I completely just forgot too because um what the hell was I talking about? Ugh, I just lost my train of thought. I don't know. It'll come back. It's all right.
Yeah, I think we were talking about sisterhood. That's what we're talking about.
We were talking
We
about sisterhood, but I was about to say something. Oh, my book.
book that you're
The
writing.
book. The book that I am the you said the most amazing thing ever because that just puts into confirmation from my ancestors that this book is going to be an amazing book and my idea was an amazing idea. So it was basically like how you said it, the platform of how you said it, like a woman who has everything is jealous of a woman who has nothing. And she actually the problem was that the woman who had nothing admired the woman who had everything more and wanting to be like her, wanting to get her energy and see what she could do to help her elevate herself to become more like her. But the whole time this woman that had everything was jealous of her, trying to sabotage her, even when as far as framing her for murder, y'all. That's how it's gonna go. But it's just like to think that that is a real thing. Like it came out of my mind and I put it on my paper. But for you to say that you had that type of experience is confirmation for me to know that that is a thing. Like that typically happens where there's women out here that are very genuine in how they are with a woman that has more than what they have, but the whole time this woman is jealous and wants what she have, and it's really nothing, but it's something that this woman would never be able to possess. You get what I'm saying? She would never even think to be able to possess this, and that's the reason why she wanted so bad, because she got everything. She got everything that she could even think of, but she don't have what that woman has. And it's all about a cat and mouse of trying to have what she has because I want it all. You get what I'm saying? And that's the problem. That's the problem between us people. It's trash mentality. That's how I think about it. This is why I love to just build with queens. If a woman calls me and say, "Hey sis, I need some advice," I'm gonna give you my best advice. If I ain't the best person to give you the advice, I'm gonna be like, "Bitch, don't call me." I ain't the one to tell you the truth. Look, you need to go somewhere else because I'm gonna tell you wrong. But if I can help, I've always holding out my hand, holding out my heart. Um, some of these queens that's in here will tell you I'm very, very down to earth. I'm very open. I'm very genuine, and I'm very authentic. Like you're not gonna get no fake shit from me. Period.
Right. No, I think sisterhood is like one of the most important things that there is out there. And
Mm-hmm.
I think that we just have to get out of this mentality of pulling each other down and starting to work together.
Right.
Because it's so much more beneficial just to the community when we begin to uplift each other and help each other out. It's much more of a benefit than it is anything. Have to stop viewing each other as competition. And it's a lot of women, I will say, it's a lot of women who have like been like very helpful to me, very resourceful to me. And, I appreciate y'all, the ones who are not like that, because not all women are like that. And you too, Kiss, you are, definitely a blessing
Thank
because,
you.
I mean, I came to you, you really didn't know me personally or anything like that, but, we've been seeing each other in Pharaoh's lives for very many years. Right?
That I agreed, absolutely. And when you called, I was like, "Hey, sis, what's up?" Don't
So
know how you come in. You could have been cussing my ass out. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I didn't know what was it. We got to talk? Okay, well, call me. I don't know what it was. Bitch, fuck you, puss ass. Oh, okay. You get what I'm saying? But it don't matter. Like, I mean, I'm the one that's gonna always answer my phone call because I don't know who's gonna be at the end of that call. You never know. You get what I'm saying? So it is just, hey, I might as well find out before it's too late. That's how I am with it. But it turned out to be an amazing thing, and I'm so grateful and thankful that I answered that text, and I was like, yes, I'm happy. So this was an amazing thing, and I just can't wait to have many, many more builds with you to see you flourish. You're gonna do an amazing job. Like, you are already there, but to see what you're gonna become is gonna be very amazing, and to know that I was actually asked to be a part of that. It got me like, okay, like, who am I? Like, I'm somebody. Am I somebody? No.
don't
But
run
I
the
love it though.
for sure. I mean, we gotta, and that goes to all you ladies. Like I said, y'all are more than welcome to join in on this. I figured we was probably gonna be here for a little bit because ladies, we could tend to be a little long-winded. You know what I mean?
Exactly. We got to get it all out.
We got to get it all out. So yeah, like that was one of my things. Like, I think sisterhood in the Black community needs to be highlighted on. I think we definitely need to take that a little bit more seriously, because we are not like, we're looking at each other like competition and things like that. And that's clear. That clearly should not be. We should never look at each other as competition. There are some benefits that we can have, basically being there for one another. There's a lot of benefits to it.
Right. It is. It absolutely is. I agree.
So, I mean, what do you think some of the challenges that we face with sisterhood?
Child. Besides being in competition with one another, besides the envy, I don't know. I would just say that, I mean, shit, is those the main two? I mean, because other than that, I don't really see. Like I said, we all have the same wound, so I don't really get a inkling of why it's such a discord between having a sisterhood. Because like, we share the same type of hurt. Like, we all know these niggas ain't shit. That's something we could definitely come together and say, like, girl, you not lying. I met this dude the other day, a girl I wanted to. So it's like, we can all find something relative to one another to come together. So I don't really understand why it's difficult for women to come together and to be able to uplift each other. But it is a thing. It's a real thing, and it's a real serious thing. Some women are not honest with themselves. And that's another thing too. Some women can't take the truth, because it's like, you want me to kiss your behind. You want me to tell you what you want to hear. You don't want to hear the truth. That's not what you're going to get from me. So if you think I'm your friend and you calling me, because I'm very careful with that word friend. Like I got associates and I got people I know, but when it comes to that friend word, I'm careful with that because people do not know how to be friends. It's like women will be in a relationship with each other, like they'll have that friendship relationship with each other. And then if they have a disagreement, the first disagreement, you want to go spray me on social media. You know, I done confided in you and talked to you about some of my very most vulnerable moments. And the first chance you get, you want to go spray me to people that you talked about. And that's what I would never get. That's what I would never understand. Like, it should never be that. Like if we decide that we're no longer going to continue this friendship, you part your way, I part my way, and anybody asks questions, we cross that bridge when we get there. And it don't have to be in a negative light, because this is my thing. If me and you were doing things together before we separated, you know, I was very much there egging you on. I was very much there being your backup cheerleader. I was very much there, you know, helping you to keep that same type of energy when I was friends with you. So what type of female would I be to try to degrade you after the fact because we don't talk no more? Like, that's just, for me, I feel like women don't have boundaries with each other. And it's always this cattiness, like shade, like you want to show people that you better than me and stuff like that. But, you know, you're not, because I know everything about you. So let's not take it there. But it don't have to go there. Like, if we not friends no more and we came to a conclusion, like I feel like when my friends cuss me the fuck out, but let's get through it. If we're gonna, let's get through it. Let's get over it. Speak our piece. Even if we got to fight, I fought my real sisters before.
In my mind, don't cuss me the fuck out, because that outcome may not be the
I
best.
fought my real sisters before. We literally went blow to blow. Did I stop being their sister? No. I didn't stop being their sister. My mom beat both of our behinds and was like, y'all are sisters, hug each other. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like you can't have that with someone that you consider a friend. Now, associates, it ended all day, but a friend, we had to understand like what it means to be a friend to someone and to have a friendship with someone, even if that friendship is no longer. It's just cold, and a lot of women don't know cold.
I want to read what Q said, because I think Q basically had a very good point. She said, highlighted and demonstrated. Some sisters need a model. Can't do it if you have never seen it. Positivity, fairness, and uplifting is something that escapes some of us. So basically, she's saying if a person's never seen that, it's going to be kind of hard for them to, you know, live that out. And I agree with you, Q. I definitely agree. So that's why I think it's very important, like, just for me to be an example of everything that all my expectations that I have for other people. I want to be that same example, because I can't say that women need to come together in sisterhood and then turn around and do something different. You get what I mean? I just can't do that. I mean, there were times where it was somebody that I completely liked. I completely was totally like head over heels for, but I knew that that person was in a situation, and I just, you know, I never overstood those boundaries, because it's like, I believe in sisterhood. So I wouldn't want to do something to somebody that,
as you want to be treated.
So it's like, you know, we have to learn how to operate in integrity.
Yes.
Because some of us don't have that as well. So just for all the ladies out there, like, if you're listening and you want to know how to go forward and operating in sisterhood, be the example, just like Q said. You know, a lot of people, they can't be it if they have never seen it. So be that example. Be that example of what true sisterhood is.
And even if it's not appreciated, like I said, move on and go be the example to somebody who will appreciate it. And if it's trial and error for me, I'd have had plenty of friends, like Ali said, backstabbing me and stuff like that. When I meet the next woman, I'm not going to treat her like I treat like the last woman that I just fell out with. It's not, I'm gonna be that person that I need to be, because in time she will show herself, and if it's genuine, I'm gonna see that. And if it's not, it's no wasted energy for me, because this is who I genuinely am. This is who I authentically am. So I'm just gonna continue to keep being myself and putting that love out there, because I feel like that's just what we need as women. We don't have other people that's really giving us that. We have our men against us, we have society against us, sometimes we have our own kids against us. And so I'm just gonna do what I need to do for my sisters.
Yeah, I just feel like I even for people who it's been people that I particularly didn't care about, like didn't care for, like didn't really like them. But guess what? I still am there for them. Like I'll be like, look, oh, you need a ride? Oh, you need this? But I really don't want to fuck with you though. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm still cool with them. Like, hey, I bite the bullet because I'm like, let me be the example. It's like, because we all got people who we particularly don't care for, and sometimes we don't even know why we don't care for them. Am I lying?
No, you're not lying.
So
You're not lying.
yeah, so it's like in that instance, what do you do? Do you treat them messed up because you particularly don't? And it could be something within you that you don't even realize. You know what I mean? Like it could be something in you where this person never did nothing to you. You just don't like them. And maybe because they might remind you of a cousin who used to beat your ass growing up. You never know. Like, that's what I'm saying. So I try to still, even if it's somebody that I'd be like, I don't really care for their personality traits, I still try to be nice. And I still try to help out, and I still try to be there. And I
I'm
think
the same way. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's feeding them with a long spoon for me. So, you know, I because I can understand and relate to your situation, and if it was me in that position, I would want someone to help me. That's the only reason. But sis, don't think that it's on no buddy tip.
Right.
I'm just, it's that's just that. Hey, hi and bye. What you need? Okay, I can do if the time permits it. I got you. But if it don't, I'm not going out my way as I would for someone that I would go out my way for. Understand that. But just know it's not gonna. I will try my best. I will put forth the effort. That's how I feel.
And Josh brought up a very good. She brought up a very good point. She said some women will sleep behind a deceitful, lying, literal demon, dog ass, N word every night, but hesitate to simply say hi or crack a smile to a fellow sister. You know what I mean? So yeah, give you stank looks. You got they do that. They really do that. Or this is my thing, Josh. How about I go you one even deeper? A woman will forgive a man for cheating, lying, stealing, whatever, with their cousin, sister, mama, whatever. They'll forgive them. But your friend messes up and do one little small thing, then it's fuck her forever. You don't want to deal with her never ever no more. There is no chance for mistakes. And it is crazy for me. Like, I don't understand why women do that. Like, why? If you have a sisterhood with somebody, this has been your friend for X amount of times, and she make the littlest mistake, and you want to just not be her friend forever, but you'll let this dude over here pull a gun out on you, cheat on you, you know, do all of these things, but you won't forgive your friend. That's a problem, ladies. We got to fix that type of stuff. Yeah. We definitely. What you think about it, Kiss?
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. I mean, I use that a lot of times when it comes to family. Like we allow our family members to dog us, do us in all type of ways, and treat us all type of ways, and then we don't give that same type of energy to our sisters. Or give me 1 second. I'm sorry, year-old. So some of y'all may have, older babies or whatever, but my 2-year-old, he's still here. So trying to wean him into being self-independent. But
Oh,
he do that mommy stuff a lot. So I apologize about that. But I just made him run upstairs. He wanted me to kiss his boo-boo, so that's what that was.
oh, that's so cute. Like my boo boo.
Yeah, that's that's the difficult thing. See, that's the reason why I relate. Oh, he is so cute. Hi. He
Hi, YouTube.
He's your twin. I'm good. What's going on, young guy? You are handsome. How old is he?
I said thank you. I said thank you. He said, I know, thank you.
Is that your only one?
No, well, he's the last one left at home. No, you got
see, woo. Lucky y'all. Some of y'all babies are not babies anymore. It's difficult starting all over. I got a 12-year-old, I got an 8-year-old, and then I got my baby 2-year-old. So yeah.
I got another baby right here who gets on my nerves.
What's his name?
Trunks. Say hi, Trunks.
Trunks.
Yeah. Oh, my dear girl.
Thank you for letting us meet your beautiful family. I don't let my people come up on YouTube. My children. Reason being is because the internet is. It's just some people that just don't have no boundaries. So a lot of times I try to keep my kids away from the camera. Even though it's your platform, my name being in the title, some people try to use that. Some people have been using my children's videos and stuff to attack them. So that's why you don't see me sharing that on my page. But thank you for letting us see your beautiful family. That was just amazing.
Your thing is, can y'all hear her? Is her mic going in and out a little bit, or is it just me? I think your mic was going a little bit in and out.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you good now. Yeah, no, not a problem. Like, they're my babies. Like, my 21-year-old is still here, but y'all know I'm moving, y'all.
You lying? You have a 21-year-old?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
I just wish I looked like this when I get to that age. Like, I don't know your age, but I know I'm not even 30 yet. So
yeah, I'm well past 30.
Wow, Black, do not. You can't have girl. I was thinking you was about my age, like at least for probably like 32, 33. Not no. We're not even gonna. We don't talk. We don't discuss age. But
I'm 40.
Come on now.
I don't have a problem with letting people know I'm 40. I'm 40 years old. The mother of 5 children. My oldest is 21. My youngest is 13. Yes, I got.
You are phenomenally beautiful.
Thank you.
And I've seen your frame too. So, girl, CQ, yeah.
Oh, you saw my best friend. I ain't even gonna tell you her age. She's old enough.
No, I didn't see your best friend. I said I seen your frame. I seen your whole figure, everything. So you are well put together, sister.
Yeah.
Damn. Y'all shitting on us young girls. I need to get in the gym. I don't like this. I need to. No. Y'all is doing your thing for real. Like 40 is the new 20 around here. For real.
I be telling them young boys, y'all better stay away from me. I'm gonna break your back.
I would have never thought I said I gave 32. I at least gave 32. So
thank you.
I'm dead ass shocked. It's like Taraji P thing going on over here for me. You get what I'm saying? It's like I don't know. It's like like Angela Bassett thing going on here for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't
Oh God, you funny.
You like that's my motivation. I can't have 3 kids and look like this. Period.
Okay, girl, I'd be in there. I'd be like, sometimes I might starve myself for like a
You
few
know,
days.
this I can't give myself no more excuses. I can't give myself this is motivation. You on this side. This is motivation.
She said he said she aging in reverse.
For
Hey, I
real,
think
Benjamin Button.
a good spiritual
Seriously.
regimen. Hey, but for real though, I have a herbalist coming on. She'll be here on Sunday, so make sure y'all cue in for that one because
Well,
she's gonna be talking about like your natural remedies, your natural ways to stay healthy. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but I've been drinking a shit ton of water. Like
I
literally,
drink water a lot of times too.
I will drink like 2 gallons of water because people be like, "What is your secret?" I'd be like, "Water and happiness." I feel
Ooh,
like that's
yeah.
the only.
You'll see these bags under my eyes, I'll be stressing. See, you the one that be telling me to stop stressing all the time, but
I don't let nothing stress me out. You know how I think about it. The reason why I don't let things stress me out. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of my personal business, and I don't have a problem doing it because like that allows me to be transparent. So I had 3 jobs. I had 3 jobs. And so I was working at the hospital. I was also
seriously.
working at a fitness center. And then of course I had my business. So that's 3. And beginning of the year, coronavirus hit, boom, right? I thought I would be safe as far as my employment goes because, I felt like I was essential. I worked in a hospital. So I didn't think, that I would be laid off. I got laid off from the gym. Of course, they closed all the gyms. I got laid off from work. And to top it off, because of COVID, a lot of my orders wasn't coming in. It was taking a while. So that means I took a triple hit. I took a hit from my business. I took a hit from both of my jobs. And I just didn't know what I was going to do at that
Mm-hmm.
moment. I had a little bit of savings saved up. So I lived off of the monies that I had and a little bit of my savings.
Mm-hmm.
But it had got to the point where it got so bad that I couldn't afford to continue to pay rent. It was over for, I was like, what am I going to do? Couldn't pay bills, barely could pay my internet bill, y'all. Like, this is crazy, right? Barely could pay it. Unemployment wouldn't accept me. They were taking forever to process the claim. I was like, why they take it so long? So then I had to go and, get assistance, government assistance, right? So in the process of that, learned that by January they were gonna lift up the whole eviction thing, right? They're gonna
Mm-hmm.
lift up the eviction thing in January. So I was like sitting here thinking to myself at that time, I was like, what am I gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what am I going to do? Oh my God, right? But I never worried about it. I kept going on. I kept living my life. I was just like whatever, and I had thought about what animals do in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
Animals never know where they're going to get it, but they always get it, right? They always get it. They don't know when, but they get it. So I was just living my life. Like, I was living my best life. People was like, you broke, but you at the club? I'm like, hey, the homie let me in. You know what I mean? My best friend is the bartender. So it was just like, I didn't have to pay for nothing, girl. I was like,
You about to make me cry because you know
I
what's
was
going
living
on.
my
Like,
best life for free, okay? I was living my best my vacation to Florida, free 99. I was just living my best life. And I wasn't even worried. So let me tell y'all what happened. This is the thing. This is what y'all don't understand, how situations work themselves out. So I get a phone call from my landlord. And he's like, "What if I paid you to move?" And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." And I was already going to move to Texas. I was just stacking my money. So I was already going to move, y'all. And he offered me a lot of money. I ain't even going to tell y'all how much.
Don't tell us how much, girl.
But he offered me a substantial amount of money to move, and he wiped my debt away that I owe the rent with. So y'all
Wow.
can't tell me that having a positive mind and a positive outlook on life won't change situations and circumstances. I didn't worry about it. I didn't cry. And then on top of that, guess what came through right in the nick of time? My unemployment.
Wow. That's a beautiful, beautiful experience. I mean, it's
So,
just so much confirmation going on over here for me.
so
Really.
stop stressing.
I mean, that's
I'm
that's
like,
about right here.
I said all that to say, stop stressing.
It is. It's so much happy tears. Like she don't understand like how much she's put it into confirmation for me just doing this live stream because that's something that I battle with all the time. Like I said on Pisces, I'm a crybaby. I cry about everything, and some of my some of my experiences kind of is very traumatic for me, and it causes me to fall. I battle from depression and anxiety, so a lot of times it's very difficult for me to try to keep a positive mindset because I'm always in my mind. And then when I go into depression, I don't like my thoughts. So this is why I do this release this type of way. I release to my YouTube channel. I release to people that I've came that into coming into from social media that supports me. I'm trying to find my ways of releasing. And so the ancestors just consistently just keep bringing me to signs, man. Like this is why I say you got to give thanks to your ancestors because the guidance that they give you is something so superior, man. Y'all don't be knowing what y'all missing when you just give gratification. Like you say, you have a positive mind, a positive spirit, and you know who you are. It's just so much confirmation that comes from it. So your experience is just something that's motivating me even more, inspiring me even more. Because, like I said, I'm about to cry.
Let me tell you.
I did want to cry.
Don't cry.
It's honestly, it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing because when you think there's nobody out there that can understand your circumstances and your situations, and then you find people that you would never expect to. And I'm so sorry to even break down on your platform, but it's a good breakdown. It's a good release because, like I said, you really just confirmed the biggest thing that I needed to know, and I needed to hear with your own personal experience. And I'm really appreciative of that. I'm really thankful for that. But just to say that, whew, it was tough. That should be. I even have to ask. I'd be like, "Well, can I still cry? Is that a bad thing? Because I'm hurt."
No,
Like,
you can still cry. Girl, let me tell you, it's been days where I was walking around with lint in my pockets, but I was happy as hell.
right.
Because I make myself
Aw.
happy. Like I make myself happy, and I don't focus on none of the negativity. I just try to like read as much, study as much. A lot of times, like if things get too tough, where I feel like, okay, now I'm being negative, I will say prayers I'll get on my knees, and I have a little table over there with all my crystals, all my pictures, all my stuff. And I just get on my knees and I say prayers to the ancestors. Like, look, I'm having one of those days today, and I don't see where I could be positive at. Like, I don't know where you gonna have to, y'all gonna have to help me. Maybe you gonna have to pull it up out my ass or something. I don't know, but I need your help.
And isn't it a beautiful thing when things just start happening after you had that conversation, child? I remember one time I went into the bathroom and sat on the toilet and went to doing number 2, and I started talking to them like they was right in front of me. Like, what? What's going on? Talk to me, like connect. Like I need this right now. Like, so I get that power from them. I get to the point where I have to talk to them like I'm looking at you right now, and talking to you like, hey, come on, ancestors, y'all, I'm doing all that I need to, and what's going on here? Like, I'm not getting this. And then it's just like after you have that conversation with them and you pray and you speak to them and you give gratification, because it's not just about pouring into them your issues and wanting to find an answer. It's about thanking them for where you are at that moment.
And
Because
giving them something. You got to understand, they
right,
need there's certain things that the ancestors need from
right,
you. They really need your energy. Like, so all of you guys out there who are forgetting about your ancestors, y'all don't understand that even in the afterlife, they need you to survive.
exactly. That's a fact.
So, so just like giving them your energy. Like, if you got ancestor money, give them some money. Give them some
Yes.
ancestor money. They still need money over there, you
Food,
know?
everything. Yes. I'll create they call it a shrine everywhere. We say altars. Give them that. Like she said, it's an exchange. Give them that exchange. Like, give back to them, because they do a lot for you. When the unseen that they're doing for you is they fight in battles, and it's a real thing up there to keep these demonic entities off of you. So you gotta give back. You gotta give them the appreciation and the gratification that they so well deserve, and you gotta do the work. For me, the satisfaction comes in me actually doing the work. It's not about them giving me the signs or them giving me the road to walk down. It's actually doing the work. I slay dragons too. I still slay my own dragons here, but I show them that I want this. This is what I want. And everything that you are doing for me, I will earn it. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it is for me. You have to have that personal connection and that personal relationship with your ancestors, because they are very, very real. Stop forgetting about them. Stop not thinking about them. Stop not showing them. Stop not communicating with them. You have to be a part of them as they are a part of you, and they have never left you in none of your lives. We've
Right.
had multiple lives, and they've always been there. Every single
Right.
one of them.
So yeah, so for me, I just feel like I just want everybody to understand my situation and what a positive outlook on life can bring. And not just that though, like, I got shout out to Prince E. I got Prince E who sometimes I'll hit him up and he'll do some money spells for me. And they work tremendously. So if you guys are in need of some financial blessings, hit me up. And I have this gentleman, his name is Prince E. He's pretty dope as fuck. And he'll do you a money spell. I'm about to have him do me a love spell soon. So if y'all see my ass married, y'all know why.
Oh my gosh. Oh well, if that works, send him over here, honey.
All right, like if y'all
God.
see me married or something.
I've been single since 2017, and I'm about to start losing, and I'm about to start.
Girl, the money spell works, so I know that love spell gonna be potent.
Okay. Well, Prince E, I'm coming to holler at you. I'll be your DM after this, Catalina. For real.
And I'm gonna make sure I be very specific in what I want.
And that's the thing, you gotta be very specific, because
look.
say the wrong thing, you ask for the wrong thing, child. You think you getting Prince Charming, but you really getting the beast.
I know one of the things I want is wonderful sex.
Okay, me too. Like, please. Please. I love that. Please. I gotta have that. That has to come.
I can't give you no babies no more, nigga, but we can practice.
We can keep practicing. Well, I don't want to practice right now. I still have a 2-year-old, so keep that over there.
Old. I'm too old. I'm too old.
No, I'm trying to relinquish this baby fat. Okay, it ain't baby. I don't even call it baby fat no more, because he is 2 years old. So it's me fat. Okay, I'm trying to relinquish the meat fat on me. I'm sorry.
Where you fat at? There is no fat on her body. She's
girl. No, I got me a little poo. Okay,
extra.
You got me some swings. I got the swing.
Extra, y'all. Extra. She is so
It's extra, but listen, at the same time, I was where I was before my son 170, and I'm not comfortable. It's me. I'm not comfortable where I am. You get what I'm saying? So I have to do the work. And it's a me fat. It's not a bad. I'm not blaming him no more. He damn near 2 years old.
Girl.
He ain't no baby no more. It's a me thing. So my me fat, my mommy me fat got to go.
Well, I'm gonna let y'all know when you get 40, your sexual peak is ridiculous. Okay.
Ooh.
Just know, ladies, when you get 40, your sexual peak is off the Richter and off the scale. And ain't no nigga gonna be able to handle you.
Ooh. Because mine is kind of short right now. I'd be like, okay,
Yeah,
one
well,
and done.
you just had a baby. When, like, I say, like, when you get like 40, late 30s, 40s, that's when your sexual right Q is like, baby, that's right, Q. Your sexual peak is like, like shit. Like, then the little young boys, they ain't gonna be able to handle you. That's why I be telling them, you too young for me, because I already know you can't handle me. I already
Oh my
know.
God, that hot
I'm gonna
tamale.
break your
Y'all
back.
got hot tamales going on now.
Right. Q said for sure. I will break your back, boy.
Oh my God. Y'all see that's the cougar stuff that they be talking about. See, y'all be having it going. Oh, this is why men be out here acting crazy about the cougar stuff and the cougar thing. I'm trying to see what they be hitting for. Do I need to turn 40 and then come back? I'm trying to see if I need to do a spell real quick and see if drive me a rich nigga crazy real quick.
You're so silly. Hey y'all, this is the guidance circle, y'all. So we talk about some of everything.
Some of
Okay?
everything.
All right, y'all. I don't know what to tell you. We've been at this for almost 2 hours. We're gonna keep it politically correct, but hey, we might just say some shit y'all be like y'all not ready for.
For real.
Okay.
And I mean, I hope we're all grown here. I hope it's not no underage children that are in here. But if so, then blame your mom because you shouldn't be in here. But hey, we're grown, so I have no boundaries. I want to discuss everything that needs to be discussed, no matter
Yeah.
what it is. I'm an
Yeah.
open book.
She said for sure. I'm 41 and looking for some fun. Oh Lord, Q, you gonna break somebody back too.
Hot tonight. And she don't look 41 either. If you see her skin is like, oh my God, she got that nice cocoa brown skin. It's just like I was shocked hearing her age as well. So I'm
Hey,
kind of embarrassed sitting up here with my 29-year-old self that still
they
got her
say they
work
they
done.
say they say black don't crack.
Black
Hey,
don't crack, honey, and y'all. Well,
black don't
my
crack.
mama
Keep the
black.
fellas coming back.
My
What?
mama black kind of cracked, so that's why I'm scared for me because her black cracked a little bit. So
Ooh.
I gotta do the work. I can't play. I got to put the work in, baby, because my mama black kind of cracked,
You so silly.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep that thing
I'm
real.
so done with you.
My mama looking older than everybody in here. I mean, she is, but she's still looking older than everybody in here.
That's crazy.
So,
Well, y'all. So basically, we finna shut it down. I'm gonna let y'all know though. Make sure y'all tune in. Y'all tune in. When is it? What's today? Friday. So make sure y'all tune in on Monday. You guys are gonna be surprised. I have a very special guest, and it's gonna be my daughter. I'm so I'm so surprised that she wants to do this, but she asked me to do it. And she wanted to come on and talk about, what it is to be a black teenage girl
oh, that's gonna
in
be
America,
amazing.
and how as a teenager, how she is going through the pandemic the best way she can.
That's
So
amazing.
so we're gonna have her on. Then who else we gonna have? Then we have our herbalist coming on Sunday. She's super dope. I'm gonna put up her flyer. She's just gonna be talking about natural ways and to eat herbally and things like that. Then we're gonna have R the guy. And,
My brother. And so
and
it's so
his
crazy that you say that because remember I was telling you about the sweet, soft spoken woman that I love so much that balances me out. It's his wife. Like,
they're both coming on.
really? I love that's my sister for life,
And
y'all.
we're yep,
Love me
and we're
to
gonna
death.
be we're gonna be discussing Black love.
Oh, and they have
So,
an amazing relationship. I love
mhm.
it. They are my relationship goals. So I love it. I make sure I L them up all the time. So I'm so proud. I'm happy. Like you
Yeah, so
dang girl. Like you going. Like you put them boots on and you taking off. So I'm happy for you.
yep.
And that's something
And
that I
then in
really love.
December we got a lot of celebrities coming through the building. I'm not just post the flyers up when all the dates really get set. We have at least one, two, three. We have four celebrities that will be coming on in December, and so I'm gonna get the flyers up and everything. And
We'll share them.
I'm just solidifying the dates and times because they be busy. They have things that they
Right.
have to do,
Right.
and so yeah, so we on the road.
Good. And see, that's the best thing for Black Sector Awards. So you keep doing your thing. You're making a really, really good brand for yourself, for your YouTube channel. That is an amazing thing. And we're going to make sure we drive and hone in and highlight on that for you and keep sharing you, posting you, everything that you're doing, not only just on my personal page, but on the Black Sector Awards page too. But that's a really great thing because, we have a rookie award. So, hey, the people out there that love Catalina Speaks, that's going to be watching her, that's going to be subscribing and following her, make sure you nominate her. Like, this was a phenomenal build tonight between her and I. And I'm here to watch you grow and to flourish into the beautiful, beautiful goddess that you are. And I'm so, once again, thankful that you allowed me to just be myself on your platform tonight. So thank
Yeah,
you.
you'll be back next Friday. Hopefully, we can do it again. Got a
I'll
circle.
be back next Friday then. We're going to do it again then. Period. And I'll be back next Friday after that and next Friday after that. As long as you call me, I'm here.
We gonna run it back. Yeah, we this. I feel like this should be the goddess circle. Should definitely be something that we should do consistently. So brainstorm, kids. Make sure you come up. We come up with some good, solid, consistent, things to speak about. And she'll be back, y'all. She'll be back, and we're gonna do the God Hour. I don't know if I told you, kids, but I'm looking to find somebody that can help me facilitate that, preferably a
Can I
guy.
tell you who I have in mind right now?
Who? Who?
Studi, Who Asked You podcast.
Who?
Studi, Who Asked You podcast.
I don't even know who that is. I have no
So,
idea.
Who Asked You podcast is my brother Studi Too Groovy on IG. And I just think that if you like talk to him, he does YouTube too. He's into the metaphysics and science part of the
Mhm.
educational aspect of understanding Black people. So if you need someone to help you facilitate that, he's actually going to be my co-host for the show. So for the award ceremony, and if you get a chance and you're going to be moving to Texas, we're going to be doing the award ceremony live. So we're going to have like a live audience and stuff like that. I would love for you guys to come out there. It's going to be like a black carpet event. So
Where's it gonna be? It's gonna be in Atlanta.
Atlanta, yes.
Oh, I can always come to Atlanta. I got family there. That's not an issue.
Good.
I was
So
looking. I was thinking about Seti. I was gonna ask him.
you can ask Seti too. Seti got that fire. Seti got that fire energy. Like
I love that though. Like, and he's married. He's already married. I think he'd be great. Like, he can offer good advice. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll just do my suggestion out there, but whoever you got, I know Seti too. I've been following these people for ages. So
Yeah,
I was just doing my own suggestion out there.
thinking about him. I'll see. But I'll definitely
Okay.
take a look at, your people. But I was definitely thinking about Seti, hitting him up and
Seti will work
asking
too. Seti will work too.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
I
definitely
mean, but
thinking about him.
if it's a God circle with men, then I'm pretty sure if you're gonna do the same thing like we're doing here, we're having Queens pull up, Studi could pull up, he could speak his piece, if that's what you allow. I don't know what
It's gonna be the same format. Like,
yeah, so then it's fine.
unfortunately, none of the ladies hopped on the live with us. I was hoping somebody did. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they just
hop
like
in there and talk to us, ladies. Nobody did, but maybe next
they just
time.
like to participate in the comments. Don't mind them.
Maybe next time we could get them to join us. But yeah, definitely we doing the God Hour, and it's going to be the same format where the brothers could come on and y'all could just
Yeah.
Let us have it. And I promise y'all, I won't say nothing unless y'all ask me questions, or I'll ask questions if I feel like y'all being dry. So
Trying to push them in the right direction. You know, that's how we
yeah,
have to do it. We got to say, all right, listen.
let
Say
me
this.
help you out.
Yeah. Say this.
Let me help you out a little bit. But
For
yeah,
real.
we definitely gonna do that. I was thinking of doing it on Sundays, but I don't know. We'll see. But make sure y'all tune in. Like, we got a lot of good people coming through. We got some heavy hitters, y'all.
Period.
Some heavy hitters coming through. Okay.
I will
Be
be
here
in
for
the
the
building.
herbalist. She's super dope, y'all. She's been on several YouTube channels that are very high profile YouTube channels. So make sure y'all check her out. I'm gonna throw the flyer up this weekend. And we out. Shoot, I'm
When you
tired.
do that, Paul, before I go, I just want to say once you do that, if you can just get your following to let them know to nominate you for the Black Sector Award. So they could go to the blacksectorawards.com and put you in as a nomination, because they can nominate you for multiple categories. We got some really great prizes going on, guys. So that's why I'm excited about that. But yes, since you are new and you're flourishing with your YouTube channel, just make sure you let them know. Go nominate me, guys. All of my new followers, all of my new subscribers. I want to be able to win an award and see what categories I can win. So y'all can go to the blacksectors.com page. I mean, blacksectorawards.com page and see all of the nominations and the category list on that page. But again, Catalea, thank you so much, Goddess, for having me.
Not a problem.
And you enjoy the rest of your evening and your weekend. I'm out.
Peace.